Baltimore City's top prosecutor says she will no longer authorize her staff to ask for so-called no-knock warrants. This comes after several cities and states have banned that type of warrant following the death of Breonna Taylor after that police raid in Louisville, Kentucky back in March. WMAR 2 News' Mark Roper is at police headquarters in Baltimore right now. Mark, the city's police union says officers should still be able to get a no-knock warrant even with this announcement from the state's attorney.
Yeah, Christian, and the Baltimore City president of the Fraternal Order of Police has been criticizing this decision by Marilyn Mosby, saying in a tweet that her action is irresponsible and it will give criminals the opportunity to arm themselves. But Baltimore City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby says the ends do not justify the means and that her office will no longer authorize no-knock warrants. The Mosby sent a letter to her staff on Wednesday describing several other policy changes. In it, she wrote that her office will only ask for a warrant for felony cases and that it is getting rid of warrants for offenses they are no longer prosecuting. They are dismissing pending cases for certain low-level offenses, and they do not want people to be held unless absolutely necessary. The Baltimore City Lodge 3 Fraternal Order of Police president tweeted out his reaction, criticizing her policy changes, and he tweets, "There is a time and place for no-knock warrants in law enforcement. A judge should be the only person who decides whether a no-knock is warranted after a thorough review of probable cause in the affidavit." Now, he further states one of the most dangerous places for a police officer serving a search warrant is in the front of a door knocking. This action gives violent criminals the opportunity to arm themselves, which should never occur. The element of surprise should be afforded to the police whenever the circumstances permit. It was back in March when Louisville police officers were serving a no-knock warrant at Breonna Taylor's apartment in the middle of the night. They were looking for her ex-boyfriend, but it was her new boyfriend who heard someone at the door. He says he called out asking who was there and fired shots because he thought someone was breaking in. Police fired nearly 36 shots into the apartment in return, killing Breonna Taylor in the process. Now, Mosby points out in her letter that there are 17 states which have already banned no-knock warrants, while the FOP president urges judges to not get caught up in the agenda of others, but to just follow the facts. We are live in downtown Baltimore Police Headquarters. Mark Roper, WMAR 2 News.